एक्सेप्टेड मगर ऐसा कुछ है
सब बदलाव लाने के लिए हम आए हैं।
अच्छा हुआ नहीं इसलिए बदलाव वाला है।
नहीं वैसा वाला बदलाव
Thank you so much, sir. Moving ahead now, I would like.
Good evening, everyone. You've already seen my heart-wrenching story out over there. Today's evening, I'll start by thanking the Maharashtra State Cyber Department, not only for unraveling this mystery for me, but for their unwavering support in this crucial fight against cybercrime. A heartfelt thanks for Mr. Yashashvi Yadav. Without him, we could not have actually searched for this needle in the haystack which you have just seen. Additional Director General of Police, Government of Maharashtra, and the entire Maharashtra State Cyber Department, thank you for being a guide in this fight against cybercrime. Your expertise and commitment have been input and amplifies our impact, helping us reach those who need us the most. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to the media. Your presence here is invaluable. We need your voices, your platforms, and your influence to help us spread this message far and wide. Cybercrime is a growing threat, and together we can ensure that victims receive the support they deserve. I cannot move forward. Experience has now become a revolution in my mind and heart. I feel lost, scared, or unheard. This is more than just a helpline. It is a promise. A promise that no answer, that every victim will have a voice. Crime of the digital world. It affects real lives, real families, and real futures. And it is our collective responsibility to fight back, to educate, to empower, and to protect. And also to break the social and colleges, educating young minds about the dangers of online abuse and how to stay safe in the digital world. As we have seen, outside we built a team of qualified counselors, equip them with the expertise to provide psychological and emotional support to victims.
Job in Southeast Asian countries, and while they go there, they are smuggled into remote areas of Myanmar, Thailand, etc. Their passports seized, and they are made or trained to become cyber criminals. This is the concept called cyber slavery. And their 10 to 5 job entails making calls and cyberbullying women, online financial frauds, and so many other facets of cybercrime. So I thank Brush of Hope for collaborating with Maharashtra Cyber Department in this innovative approach. Because when a woman is traumatized, the legal help is not the only recourse. There is a stigma attached to that particular kind of extortion or bullying. And many women just refuse to come to the police. And this in turn instigates or encourages the cyber criminals, which is a very, very disheartening thing for law enforcement agencies like us. It is where very pivotal role and important role is played by NGOs like Brush of Hope, especially an NGO which has faced it, which have an empathy towards it. So instead of going to police, the role of Brush of Hope is to destigmatize this process, treat the victim of sextortion or cyberbullying as a normal victim, say of burglary or attack or bags, chain snatching, etc. Come to that status and then encourage the victims to come out of the trauma and lodge a complaint against these criminals so that we can book them and bring them to justice. This is the most important process And that's how I encourage everyone here to become our word of mouth advocates for this cause. I especially thank Jacqueline and Farhan because your voice is heard by a lot of people and it can have a multiplier or an exponential effect in reaching out to people. And as you'll see in one of the documentaries, Maharashtra's cyber department is the only department in the whole world which has launched a helpline called 1945. So if the person right now, a victim of cybercrime had no avenue. They were wondering, they were in a dilemma whether to go to local police station, whether to go to commissioner of police, whether to go to a superintendent of police, whether to go to cybercrime department, whether to go to cyber police station. So they were in a quandary. But now everything is at the click of their phones. 1945 is the helpline for legal help, and the helpline launched by Brush of Hope is for counseling and making them ready for legal help. So these two helplines will go a long way in bringing justice to a lot of people. So in the end, I would only like to say that cybercrime right now is the world's #1 organized crime network. Forget narco trafficking, forget counterfeiting. The revenues last year, as per Forbes magazine, of cybercrime has been in excess of $6 trillion US, which is more than twice India's economy. So that's the kind of money people are getting. The stereotype image of a cyber criminal we had, a person wearing a hoodie, typing away on a laptop and trying to hoodwink the people. It's no longer true. Now we have a factory set up. Hundreds of people only doing this to generate revenues for cybercrime. In Jamtara, which is one of the hotbed of such activities, last year 2 criminals bought a chopper. That's the kind of revenues they are generating. So this is a fight against world's biggest organized crime syndicate. And India, which is a country of more than 700 million smartphones, or 70 crore smartphones. But do we have the necessary cyber hygienic behavior? Do we have the awareness? And that's why such programs go a long way in generating this awareness. And awareness is the best remedy against cybercrime. Thank you very much. I just want to say a few words which are very, very pertinent to this field. Internet never forgets. Internet never forgets. So any material you put on internet, always believe that it will forever remain in some server across the world. Even if you try to delete it, the digital footprints will always remain. So remember, be careful while we are using internet, like we follow all the traffic rules while we take out our car. Same when we go on information superhighway, we have to follow certain rules of internet trafficking. Thank you very much, and I congratulate Mr. Sheetal Gagrani for launching this wonderful helpline. You have all the support of the Maharashtra Cyber Department. Bring us cases where we can work on it, like we did in Swaraj's case, and catch the criminal and bring him to justice. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
To inspiring change through his words and action. He's a force to be reckoned with. Please put your hands together for one and only Farhan Akhtar.
Thank you very much. Firstly, I would say my gratitude to Sheetal Gagrani and to all the co-founders of this wonderful initiative. And again, congratulations and gratitude to the Maharashtra Cyber Department for really creating a program and a structure that is really worth supporting for each and every one of us, and makes us feel safe already knowing that it's out there. But more than that, I would like to also just press upon the importance of creating safe spaces at home, where children feel safe and feel empowered and enabled by their parents to be able to speak about problems as and when they arise, we have all grown up, I mean for most of it, in a society, and of course societies keep evolving, but we've grown up in a society where things were always brushed under the carpet. You know, if something happened, बाहर मत कहना किसी से, घर की बात है, you know, लोग क्या कहेंगे. This is a very cultural thing that we have grown up with. And very often when it comes to problems with kids, the mindset that I have witnessed working on Marth for the last now close to 15 years has been तुमने कुछ किया होगा. There's always this mindset that comes into play. So I think the first thing that a child needs, a boy or a girl, when they're in any kind of trouble, and especially something that is so extreme and so intense, we don't understand what this feels like when none of us have been through it, but one can only imagine how much pressure and how much stress a child can be under when something like this happens. And in that it's very important for parents, friends and relatives to be extremely supportive. The help is out there to be gotten. Just again, congratulations. Thank you so much for having me here as a part of this. I've learned so much, sir, from listening to what you were speaking a little while ago. And anything that I can do, my fraternity can do to carry this word forward and make sure that people are aware that this kind of aid, this kind of help, support exists, and that you can feel safe, even if you made a mistake, that it's not the end of the world, you can find a way to get past it and live your life happily. I'm here to absolutely support that and share the word. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Farhan, for your support. Your voice strengthens this movement and we are deeply grateful for your presence for this evening. To honor our celebrity guest, Mr. Farhan Akhtar, now I would like to invite on stage the advisor of Brush of Hope, Mrs. Shalini Jatia, who is also the officer in charge of Impact Foundation, a Tata Member of Appreciation to Mr. Farhan Akhtar. Thank you so much. Someone who has captivated millions with her incredible performances on screen, a true style icon, a fitness inspiration, and a heartwarming presence. She continues to shine in the world of entertainment with a career in blockbuster films and impactful humanitarian work. She has won hearts not just in India but around the world. Please put your hands together for Miss Jacqueline Fernandez.
Good evening, everyone. It's an absolute honor to be here today for such an important initiative. Thank you to Brush of Hope, Maharashtra Cyber, and the incredible founders for inviting me to be part of this cause. We live in a digital age where social media and online platforms have become a huge part of our lives. Now, while technology connects us, it also exposes many of us, especially the younger people, to cyberbullying, harassment, and online abuse. The impact of cyberbullying can be devastating, leading to emotional distress, mental health struggles, and in some cases, tragic consequences. Many victims suffer in silence because they don't know where to turn for help. Brush of Hope's Helpline is a game changer. A safe place where victims can seek immediate psychological counseling, legal guidance, and support. No one should feel alone in this battle. And with your help, help is just a call away. As a public figure, I have seen the impact of online negativity firsthand. But each of us has a role to play in making the internet a safer place. We have to be responsible. We have to be kinder, and we have to be mindful of how our words and our actions are impacting people online. Parents, educators, communities need to come together and educate children, as Farhan had rightly said, about digital safety and cyber ethics. I deeply appreciate the work that Brush of Hope and Maharashtra Cyber are doing to combat cybercrime and support victims. I encourage everyone here, be it a journalist, an influencer, or just somebody who uses social media, please spread awareness about the helpline and do whatever you can to stand up against cyberbullying. Together we can create a world where the internet is a place of positivity, empowerment, and safety for all. Thank you so much for having me here today. Let's work together to build a stronger, safer, and more supportive digital world. Thank you so much.
Today, I would like to now invite on stage the founder of Brush of Hope, Mrs. Rupal Kanakia, who is the chairman of RBK Educate, to Ms. Jacqueline as a symbol of our appreciation. Shri Yashashvi Yadav sir. And I would also like to request all the co-founders and advisors to join all of us on the stage. I want to take a moment and congratulate the entire team of Brush of Hope for launching this number. For everyone to know, this helpline will be operational with 2 lines, available 6 days a week from 9 am to 8 pm, and it is supported by highly experienced counselors trained by Dr. Anjali Chhabria, who is a renowned psychiatrist in Mumbai. Now,
the quality of our counselors.
Yeah. To show us how a helpline works, we would like to demonstrate a demo call to all of you.
This call will be recorded for safety purposes. Your privacy is our priority, and all information you provide will remain confidential unless required by law or disclosed with your consent. Kindly hold while we connect you to the counselor.
Farhan भाई बाइट जैकलिन एक छोटी सी बाइट जैकलिन